of shame. You have an expert here right in front of you today. There is nobody more qualified to be talking to you about the walk of shame than Elizabeth K. White, yours truly. So basically today we're going to walk you through some of those basic steps, some of those things you're going to want to remember when you're walk of shaming. Just some basics. This is a beginner's guide. If you want the advanced course, you're going to need to email me personally. We can get back to that later on. First thing you're going to need to know is about the frog to prince ratio. Lots of stuff about some math here is happening, about people. Basically what it's saying is sometimes it's going to be an ugly dude's house that you just left. And that's awkward. Again, there's a lot of math involved, but it's pretty much that simple. 9 times out of 10, he's going to be a frog. And really, if it was a prince, why are you walk of shaming it anyway? You should still be there. I think that's the basic thing. More important for making a love connection, alcohol or bread. Is it a metaphor? Or is it just a way to keep from getting so drunk that you make the walk of shame the next morning? You need to eat some bread. You need to consume. There needs to be some yeast in there to soak that beer up. Set the record straight. This is, in fact, what she said. You know, the thing about what she said is that, just as a side comment, it's appropriate for everyday conversation. Example, if you hear someone say, I was looking over his shoulder while he played with it. You should then say, that's what she said. That's the appropriate response in normal conversation. So, okay, everybody has baggage. You know, say you go on a trip and you do the walk of shame while you're out of town. You leave, you make sure you have all your things. No excess baggage except for a little emotional baggage, because that's what you get when you do the walk of shame. Gives you the right to be a dangerous psycho, Michelle. That sounds awkward. 5 traits of a good mate: trustworthy, even-tempered, honest, health-conscious, and wealthy. Here's the thing. This is about doing the walk of shame. You're not really worried about these qualities when you are walking away from someone's house in pants that possibly are not your own and an oversized men's t-shirt. Okay? You're not thinking about the fact that he was trustworthy and honest. You're thinking about this right here. Okay? Because that's what just happened. So let's be honest. And then maybe you're thinking about gay marriage too, because maybe it was just that bad. And maybe you're thinking these are some options and some ways I need to go in my life, some avenues that I need to move down. And you know, it's becoming legal in some states and actually kind of trendy. Bearded and blinded by love. Interestingly enough, gay marriage, beards, bears, it's all related, people. A man's facial hair grows fastest when he anticipates sex. That is just interesting. You have some explaining to do, Grizzly. So, yeah, okay, so how well something can be felt through a protective layer? That is the reason why he's not going to want to wrap it before he taps it. And if you're going to be doing the walk of shame the next morning, you need to make sure that happens, because, you know, picking up your dog's poop, I don't know, that's what's going to happen. All right, the facts of love. 1 in 5 long-term relationships began while one or both people are involved with others. That is the reason why the talk show Delilah is so popular, people, okay? Because they're calling in and they're talking about their broken hearts, and she's playing Open Arms by Journey, okay? It's all because of this right here. 1 in 5 long-term relationships while people are involved with others. When is love not a beautiful thing? When it's this, or when it is what happens in some parts of Tennessee in the Appalachians. You know, people, animals, you know, awkward situations. There may be love there. It's not really appropriate for discussion amongst children or decent peoples in general. So love, what does love mean to you? But you know what I think is a more important question here? What's love got to do with it? Recently heard that song, didn't know it was about getting it on, but apparently it is. Because she's saying, what does love have to do with it? I don't know what a secondhand emotion is, but if it has anything to do with secondhand smoke, I'm staying away from it. That's all I know.